Randy, you're on live.
Hey, how you doing there?
Hey, good. How are you?
Oh, not bad. I was just wondering. I studied the Book of Mormon, and the claims that they're from the tribe of Judaism, and they escaped through to the Americas, and they don't carry the Sabbath with them. I was wondering if your stand on the Sabbath and what your understanding of the Sabbath is.
That's a great question, Randy. You want to stay on, or you want to hang up and listen on through the TV?
That's about it. I'll hang up and
Okay,
hear
man.
what you guys say.
Free some lines up. I'll answer it now. The Sabbath day, first and foremost, cannot be kept by anybody who is not a member of the house of Israel. The Sabbath day was a covenant day between God and them. We do not, or Latter-day Saints do not keep a Sabbath day. The penalty for breaking the Sabbath day was death. So we don't keep a Sabbath day. The children of Israel were under the law, and they worked and lived under this law. And they looked forward to the last day of the week, Saturday, in which to rest. They were under bondage, and then they would come to Saturday, and it was their day of rest. When Jesus came, he then instituted himself as the place of rest. He said, "Come unto me, and I will give you rest." And so the Sabbath day became the Lord's day. And fittingly, it begins the first day of the week, Sunday, and it's from that day all things should spring forth. Nowhere in the New Testament is there anything except some censure for Sabbath days. There's nothing in the New Testament that talks about following the Sabbath day. But so when I say Sabbath day, I'm talking about the Saturday Sabbath day. Now, the Lord's Day on Sunday, that's a great day, and it's prescribed that Christians are supposed to gather together with like-minded saints. We're to break bread, we're to pray, we're to worship, and we're to allow the Spirit to guide us and direct us. Hear the word preached. Acts chapter 2 talks about that. So the Sabbath day was done away with like most of the other legalisms at the LDS Church that Joseph brought back in as necessary to being worthy before God. And it's a very, very difficult concept for most Latter-day Saints to understand, because from the very beginning as children we were taught that this Sabbath day, this day is a holy day. And we were brought under these thoughts about the day itself. But the day is the Lord's day, and every day should be the Lord's day, not just one day of the week.